Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I am bringing you my April haul, and this is one of my smallest hauls. There is not a lot here. So I'm going to just jump right in. I have no BookBox books, no ebooks, no audiobooks. Like I said, I've been pretty good. But gifted, so I have a few gifted. So first up, from Harper, I was sent an ARC of Margot Zimmerman Gets the Girl by Brianna R. Shrum and Sarah Waxelbaum. I believe, yeah, this is like sapphic YA romance. I think it's YA, yeah. A hilarious and heartfelt sapphic YA rom-com perfect for fans of Becky Albertalli and Leah Johnson. If that isn't like everything I love in a book, like, yeah. And then Tor became my absolute favourite people ever because they sent me an ARC of Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. I actually nearly forgot to add this to the pile of books to show you because it's on the top of my TBR cart, which is this month's reading, because I'm reading it in May and I'm so excited. I can't believe I have this ARC, like, I'm on cloud 9. And then I was gifted 3 books, so 2 of them were actually late birthday presents. So first up, the lovely Tracy got me Something is Killing the Children volume 5, which is the final volume that's currently released. The 6th and final volume doesn't come out till I think August, so I'll just be buying that when it comes out. But volume 5, And then the lovely Claire got me Bravely by Maggie Stiefvater. I love Brave. I've actually only seen it once. But I loved it and I keep meaning to rewatch it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use having this book as my motivation to actually rewatch the film, because I'm going to rewatch the film before I read this so that I can really like notice similarities and differences. But I'm very excited to read this. And then although Spoops no longer has a Patreon, all of us on the Discord still like to do our little gift exchanges, and this was the first one without Spoops' Patreon, and it was an Easter one, and it was a bit of a delayed one, and we did it very, very late in the month. But Vicky got me The Fallen Star by Claudia Gray, which is this is actually I think this is the 3rd book in the first series of the High Republic series. I do need to still get book number 2. It's really hard to figure out which one's which because Goodreads is confusing, and like on some places this says book 4 but it's not book 4, it's book 3. But then if you look at the timeline inside the books, because they all have this timeline, it's down as the 4th one. But I think one of these, I think Tempest Runner is the first book in the 2nd High Republic series. It's very confusing, but I'm going to figure it out. But I'm very excited to start this series. I'm hoping to start this series this month. It's not on my TBR, but I have requested the audiobook of Light of the Jedi, which is the first book from my library. So I'm very excited. And then the rest of the things that I just bought. So I read The Ravens in April and loved it so much. I just went ahead and bought the sequel, The Monarchs by Cass Morgan and Danielle Page. Yeah, that's all I have to say for myself. And then me and Ash, whilst I was with Ash, we went to Newcastle and we went in Waterstones, and I got Broken Hearts and Zombie Parts by William Hussey. I read Hideous Beauty. I got an ARC of it and I absolutely adored that. And I'm really excited to see this because it's much more of a like YA self-acceptance romance type thing rather than a YA thriller. So I'm excited to see what the different setting and plot is like, because I absolutely loved Hideous Beauty. Then we went into a shop called The Travelling Man, and it was 3 for 2 on most of the manga, so I got 3. So first up, I made Jem very happy because I got Blue Exorcist Volume 1. I have been trying to get hold of this for a while, and funnily enough, the only time I've ever seen it in a store, like Volume 1, it was either buy Volume 1 of Blue Exorcist or buy Volume 2 of Tokyo Ghoul, and I ended up going for Volume 2 of Tokyo Ghoul instead. But I finally got Volume 1. And then this makes Jem I think Tori, Catherine and maybe Siobhan very happy because I got Volume 1 of Spy Family. I'm very excited to read this. I've heard very good things about it from most of my friends. So I'm excited to give it a go. And then I feel a bit silly about this because I got really excited about seeing this. And it's Dead Man Wonderland. However, I got home from Ashes and what do I already have on my shelf? Dead Man Wonderland. So I'm gonna speak to my friends and see if they want it. I know Lisa said she wanted it. So yeah. And then we went in Forbidden Planet and I bought 2 things. So this is the last 2 things on this haul. They were both really good deals. So I got volume 2 of one of the Doctor Who comics. This is the 12th Doctor and this is Fractures. It was 99p. I didn't take advantage of the 3 for 2 deal because there wasn't 2 other things that I wanted on the deal. So I just stuck with this because it was 99p. But yeah, Terraformer is volume 1. So now I have volume 2, which is this. And then this is probably my favourite deal. This is usually £34.99. It is called Star Wars on the Front Lines. And it is basically going through the different wars in Star Wars and like the tales of it, the tools they used in that particular war and all this cool stuff. There's some amazing visuals in this, like combatants in the war, and it's just such a cool thing. This is usually £34.99. Do you want to see how much I paid? £4.99. I saved £30. I probably wouldn't have bought this if it had been full price, because whilst it's a beautiful book and I think it like is going to be a very interesting read, I can't bring myself to spend that much money on one book unless it's a special edition. But I'm very excited to read this and my nephew will most likely want to borrow it once I've read it. So yeah, that was my April haul. It was short and sweet. I think that was everything. I'm pretty sure that was everything. If I've forgotten something, no I didn't. It's fine. But I hope you enjoyed this very short haul. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.